Hello everybody, I'm JackieKCooper, and now that we're in 2020, I've had a chance to look back at all the movies that I went to see during the year of 2019. I didn't count up everything, but it's anywhere from 150 to 200 movies that I saw last year. So I had to cull through those because I wanted to come up with my top 10 movies of 2019. I base my list not on, what the awards are going to or whatever. I base it on what entertainment value these movies brought to me. These are movies that I would want to see again and again and again. And it was an easy thing to do to get 10 of them. Some years I really struggled to even come up with 10, but this time I was discarding film, right and left to get it down to the number of 10. Number 10 on my list is the film Richard Jewell. This is the Clint Eastwood directed movie about the man who was accused of setting off the bomb at the Olympics in Atlanta, how he was tried in the press and fake information was used to hold him liable, and how a person, an average person who can't go up against this kind of power can eventually have his life ruined. And this movie just did that over and over. This Paul Walter Hauser, who played Richard Jewell, it was like the role was made for him. It was just the perfect match of person and role. He's got like 7 new movies coming out, and I cannot wait to see him with different aspects of his personality and his abilities and what kind of characters he's going to build. But number 10, Richard Jewell. Number 9, this is the only documentary on the list, The Biggest Little Farm. If you haven't had a chance to see this, please go out and find it, look it up. It's about John and Molly Chester. They're a couple, who just decided to invest all their money in land. A self-sustaining farm is what they're hoping for. It's about their trials and tribulations. It's a true story. It's a documentary. It's just, photographed as they make their way through. Molly Chester was the college roommate of a friend of mine, so I had a little personal insight into it. But whether you know anything about them or know them, whatever, you will enjoy this movie. Look it up. Number 8, JoJo Rabbit. I did not think this was going to be a favorite movie of mine in any way. It's about World War II, a 10-year-old who has Adolf Hitler as a friend. Scarlett Johansson plays his mother. The acting in this film is terrific. It was directed, and the actor plays Adolf Hitler is Taika Waititi, and we're going to be hearing a lot more about him. I probably mispronounced that name, even though some of you have written in to tell me how to pronounce it. But JoJo Rabbit is number 8. Number 7 is 1917. The cinematography alone would place this movie on my 10 best list. Cinematography by Roger Deakins, directed by Sam Mendes. It's all about World War II, and the whole drawing point of the film is it looks like the whole movie is done in one shot by the camera. You've got to see it to believe it. But that is number 7. Number 6 is Us, the Jordan Peele horror film that just blew my mind with the complexity of its script. Jordan Peele is one of the most prominent rising directors, and Lupita Nyong'o, she's won an Oscar before, but she is entitled to a nomination and another possible win for her kind of dual performance in this film, Us. Number 5, this is the wild card. It's called Wild Rose. It stars Jessie Buckley, and she's a singer from Scotland. I loved everything about this movie. I think she's going to be a big star. Check it out. Number 4, Frozen 2, an animated film made it onto it. When I saw the original Frozen, I thought it was just amazing. And now they've made a sequel that might even be better. We had Let It Go in the first film. This one we've got Idina Menzel singing Into the Unknown. But the music, the animation, the voice actors, it's all just top drawer. Number 3, Marriage Story. I'm sitting here filming this with a son who stopped watching this movie halfway through and a friend who said he went to sleep. Shows how much they believe in my taste. This movie about the disillusion of a marriage with Scarlett Johansson, Adam Driver, written and directed by Noah Baumbach, is just amazing. I was riveted to it. Number 2, Ford versus Ferrari. Matt Damon, Christian Bale, all about Ford trying to challenge Ferrari in the big, international races. I thought I knew the basic story. There's so much I didn't know. Damon and Bale are both top drawer in this film. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Film number 1, the movie I enjoyed the most last year, was Downton Abbey. It took everything that the TV series had created, put it in a package that people who had never watched the series could enjoy, and sold it as a complete story. Somehow Julian Fellows, who writes the scripts, he was able to draw every character in for their moment in the sun without making it feel forced or stilted. In the costumes, the look, everything came together to make it my most enjoyable movie of the year. So there you have it. My top 10 films from 2019. This has been Jackie K. Cooper. I'll see you next time.